What's up, guys? Run Good Vapes here at it again on this beautiful Tuesday. We are going to be going over a e-liquid that has literally blown me away. I have been on the hunt for a premium e-liquid. And you know, I was getting so sick of the word premium. Every single company has the word premium on their page. But I've been on the hunt for a truly premium juice that completely separates itself. You know, I've tried the One Hit Wonder. I've tried Kilo. I've tried Cosmic Fog. You know, all these juices that you think are going to be right at the top, and they're like, yeah, they're alright, they're good, I can vape them. But I've been looking for the truly premium e-liquid line. You know, Nighthawk was close. Stash Sauce right up there, but I think I finally found one that fits exactly what they call themselves. Propaganda Premium E-Liquid. So they use the word premium in their name. That meant nothing. We hear that all the time. They did send me their line to review for the purposes of this review. They sent it in great little packaging here. A nice little box. Kind of similar to like a Zample box packaging, but even a little nicer. Very clean look. Very clean look, if you can see that. They are a company out of Santa Ana, California, down on MacArthur Boulevard. Big company. Big company. I'm going to put a couple links where you can buy these products in the info below. One site's got their two juices that I believe they've taken out of the line still available, so you might want to try those out. I have the 4 juices in the current line. 2 of these juices are pretty freaking new. They've revamped the image, the labeling, pretty much the company as a whole. They're already a pretty large and successful e-liquid company, and I think this is just going to put them over the top because one of their new flavors may be my #1 of all time. And we will get into that. But Propaganda e-liquid, let's jump right into it, guys. We are going to start with Illuminati. So Illuminati is, they have it listed as a refreshing blood orange complemented by sweet undertones of pineapples and strawberries. And I will show you their bottle. All their bottles are the same except for the name of the juice at the top. It is a very, very clean looking bottle. I love that eye and the circle. These are all going to be 3 milligrams, 15 milliliter bottles. They've got the dark amber on the side. Allows for that flavor to just hold forever. Their drippers are pretty high quality. They aren't using the cheap stuff. They came sealed excellently. No problems with the packaging. Pretty sweet flavor card. It gave me the profile on all 4. If you were to get all 4, you'd probably get that thrown in there as well. But we are going to go ahead and vape the Illuminati on the RX200 with the Heracles Plus and the third eye drip tip, which is amazing. But let's go ahead and give Illuminati a couple pulls here. And you can get that blood orange instantly. I mean, there's no waiting on that. Yeah, what I love about this juice is there's a big hit of the blood orange. That's definitely the primary flavor, but the sweet undertones of pineapples and strawberries, when I read that, I was like, sweet undertones, like how's that going to affect, you know, the come down from the vape? And man, it's excellent. So it's blood orange, and then literally, like, as you exhale, the blood orange lowers, and you get these sweet hints. Definitely a little pineapple, even less strawberry, but I like that combination of the pineapple and the strawberry on the exhale. It really pulls it together. The blood orange fades, and then you just get this sweet aftertaste. It's an excellent, excellent juice. I think they probably worked on this one forever, because it's just like blood orange and then sweet. And it's just such a gentle slide down that it's an unbelievable vape. Definitely an all-day vape. I mean, I could all-day vape this. I mean, I could buy a 120 of this and sit on it until it was gone. And that's rare. I switch juices all the time. But I think all 4 of these, I could order a 120 and just vape it if it was my only bottle and be completely satisfied. But yeah, I mean, this is crazy, but 0 to 10, I'm going to give it a 10. They hit exactly what they say, and that's rare. It is a blood orange with hints of that sweet strawberry. Ooh, see, that one I have an aftertaste of strawberry. The prior few, it was an aftertaste of pineapple with a little strawberry. So I think it's going to change. I'm vaping at about 70 watts. 0.42. It's the tricanthol coil in my Heracles Plus here, and this tank's also amazing on flavor, so it helps. But I vaped these in the velocity at a little lower, at a little higher, and it's just, everything is just so smooth. Unbelievable. Illuminati, 0 out of 10 to 10. All day vape for sure. Blood orange, strawberry, pineapple, hint on the exhale. Absolutely love it. Next, we're going to take a look at Wildfire. Okay guys, next up we are taking a look at Propaganda Wildfire. And I love the name. It's applicable to the taste, and I'm going to explain here in a second. Propaganda Wildfire, they have listed as freshly baked cookies with a hint of toasted almonds. So this juice hit me hard. So it literally takes me back to when I was a kid. Grandma was baking cookies, take them out, you eat them fresh. I mean, it's a warmer vape from the get-go, and I think the taste just has a part of playing into that. You know, sometimes it just tastes warmer, and it literally tastes like a fresh baked cookie. My only hiccup with the description is it says with a hint of toasted almonds, and I feel like this is a pretty heavy almond flavored cookie. I get quite a bit of almond on this. But man, if you like fresh baked cookies and you're an almond fan, which I am, this is a juice like no other. I mean, it is just completely different from anything I've ever had. Yeah, I've had some fresh baked cookie juices, but that almond is the perfect accent on this flavored profile. It is just, it brings it all together. You get that cookie, warm, fresh baked feel, but you get that real, I believe I'm finding, at least at 67 watts on this juice, I'm finding a pretty heavy almond as well, which I'm finding super enjoyable. Man, just the more I vape it, the more I fall in love with it. I haven't vaped a lot of this one, so this is kind of a newer experience. But I am absolutely loving that warm bake with heavy almond. It's crazy. 0 to 10. Another 10. Would I all day vape it? Absolutely. Multiple days in a row. Again, super, super stoked on this Wildfire. We are 2 for 2. Man, that's great. Next, we're going to take a look at Subliminal. I'm going to go over some pricing at the end, but we've got Propaganda Subliminal coming at you next. So now we're going to take a look at Propaganda Subliminal. Again, the same packaging on that amber bottle with that eye in the circle. Loving that packaging. Loving the bottles. This one is going to be a sweet and sour raspberry belts. As you saw in the picture, it's like a sweet and sour raspberry candy. This one and the next one are the reason I had to get this review up today, because I'm going to be out if I don't. And I finally found a place I can get some hands on some more ASAP, probably this afternoon, because the one I'm going to review last, I am going to need to get a bunch of. But this is Propaganda Subliminal. The only thing I found about this Subliminal is I'm getting a little less vapor, and I noticed that pretty ongoing with the Subliminal, but I'm okay with that because the flavor is just rich. I mean, as you saw in the picture, the candy, the what they call them, the raspberry belts, I think, the sweet and sour belts, it's exactly like that. It's almost like I have one in my mouth, because you know, with the vape you get that kind of juicy feel. Juicy, I said juicy, I've been vaping some juicy, but you get some of that feel in your mouth, and it's just it's spot on. I don't know what else to say about this. I feel like I'm just raving, like I own Propaganda or something, but I don't. Obviously I live in Iowa, they're in Santa Ana, California, and didn't even really know who they were until they sent this out for review. But absolutely loving it. It is truly just, you get the sweet, you get the sour, and it's all raspberry. And I'm loving it. It's just like that sweet and sour raspberry belt candy. Absolutely loving this. 0 to 10, yet again a 10. An all-day vape for sure. I'm almost out of this juice, so I had to get this review up. Absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving it. Last but not least, we are going to take a look at Propaganda Reform. I have saved, if you can believe it, the best for last. Okay guys, so last we are going to take a look at Propaganda Reform. We have saved the best for last. Surprising. Like, what are we at? 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. This is Reform. It is an apple cinnamon crumb cake. So, in my experience with apples, everybody's got, you know, an Apple Jacks or an apple with another fruit or this or that. I've never found anything that really makes me feel like I'm taking a bite out of an apple. And I'm an apple guy. I like apples. I like apples. I like bananas. I got some strawberry banana vapes I'm vaping on. One from Texas Rebel that I'm enjoying, but I never found a really true apple that I've loved. And this is apple cinnamon crumb cake. Oh man. Do you guys love vaping or what? I absolutely love vaping. This is another juice that I'm really glad that the vapor provides that like almost wet texture, because I literally feel like I'm taking a bite out of an apple. Oh man. This is the first juice I've had probably since Flavor Saver Stash Sauce that I don't want to put down. I have to force myself to stop vaping. I mean, I will sit here and go through a tank like that, especially on this Heracles Plus. That sucks juice, but it's worth the flavor. But like, this Reform is just unflavorful. freaking believable. It's an apple, and it's got a small hint of that like crumb cake on the end. But it's prominently an apple. I mean, there's some cinnamon. My girlfriend vapes this. She says it's like the inside of an apple pie. You know, the apple goodness that's inside of the pie. Because you get that cinnamon, you get that apple. Some people might call it an Apple Jacks taste. But I like the apple cinnamon crumb cake better. Because it's like a crumb cake with cinnamon apple inside of it. Like the little apple chunks. So a few times over the last couple months, I've had a couple juices that have separated themselves from anything I've had in the past. They've gone to the top. You know, we've had the custard, colonial, or whatever the custard was from Nighthawk. We've had Stash Sauce's Flavor Saver. You know, we've had a few that have just separated themselves. GCD from Nico Ticket. But this Reform from Propaganda. It's in a whole different class. I mean, if I had to choose right now one juice I would vape on for the rest of my life until I quit vaping, if I had to have one juice, this is the juice I would want. And I know that's a bold statement, but this is the very end of the bottle. I could not put this down. I thought I was going to have to go get more just so I could do the review, but I was able to save just enough to get about half a tank here so I could really get an enjoyable flavor for you guys. It is unbelievable. If you like apple cinnamon, if you like apple pie, if you like apple cinnamon crumb cake, if you like apple, this is a juice you have to get. I can't say it enough. Unfreaking believable. Another 10 out of 10, 12 out of 10, 15 out of 10. The best juice I've ever had. I will be buying this. And that says a lot, because I'm going to go over some stuff here in a minute. I've been down to 3 milligrams for a while, neck-wise, and no throat hit, very smooth. All 4 juices, very, very smooth. I'm really, really enjoying the Propaganda experience. Their company seems legit. The guys have been great to talk to. I've got a couple websites I'm going to go over. I'm going to throw them in the info. I've got espotVapeshop.com. They are selling, let me give you the flavors they're selling. They're selling Illuminati, Subliminal, and Wildfire that we've reviewed today, and then the two old flavors, Treason and Widowmaker. The owners over at Propaganda have also informed me they have a 1-800 number at the top of their website, or somewhere on their at the bottom of their website. Monroe, Louisiana is where this supplier is out of. It's 318-855-3280. They said if you call that number, you should be able to order Reform as well. It's just not on their website yet. The reason I bring up this site first, the eSpot Vape Shop, is because they have 15 milliliter bottles, 30 milliliter bottles, and 120s. This is a little pricey, but this is a juice I will pay premium dollar for because it is amazing. 15 milliliters on the site, $13. 30 milliliters, $23. 120 milliliters, $75. I know that's pricey, but I probably will call them at the end of this week. If it's not on the website, I will be getting a 120 milliliter bottle of Reform. No questions asked. I may get some 30s of the other 3. I like all the other 3, but this Reform is just unbelievable. I think it is truly worth the money. And it sucks that the price is where it's at, but I'm going to say it's worth it. The other site that they supplied also has a 1-800 number, but it's Skyline Vapor. I'll include that link in the info as well. They are selling the 4 juices I reviewed today. The new revamped line: Illuminati, Reform, Subliminal, and Wildfire. The only downfall right now is this site only has 30 milliliter bottles available. They are $22, so $1 cheaper if you're going to go with those. Available in 0, 3, 6, 12, 18. So it doesn't really matter what level you're vaping at. But I will include both those below. I'll also include their website, because I know I have a couple wholesalers on here. The only thing you can do through their website currently, though, is contact the company and do a wholesale inquiry. They do not sell from their own website. So I know they're getting in a lot of shops. So check with your local shop. They may have it a little cheaper than these online sites do, surprisingly. I know there's a shop here in town that's actually carrying it, I believe, for 20 or 30 milliliter. I'm not positive on that. Definitely worth that price. But Reform has taken the cake for me on everything I have ever reviewed and everything I've ever vaped. Unfreaking believable juice. Loving it. So yeah, we got a lot coming up, guys. I got a huge package from Tsunami up in Michigan. Not too thrilled about everything I got, but we're going to go over that. I'll have a video up on a mod, 50-watt mod they put out, as well as a juice line. I'm going to be going over the Heracles Plus. I'm going to be putting up a cleaning tutorial, because it looks like you guys ate that up with 1,300 views in a couple days on the sub-tank cleaning, so I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to vape and talk on the Heracles Plus in another video. We've got 3 or 4 lines also on top of Tsunami sitting ready. I believe I have 3 more lines on top of that with expected delivery of today. So we are going to be having quite a few videos coming up, talking with a couple local shops here in Des Moines about doing in-person kind of walkthrough, just interview some of the staff, talk with the owner a little bit about their vision and the vape industry, and walk you around their shop. That might be a cool series of videos we're going to have coming up. But I just want to thank you guys for everything you're doing. I love that you guys love the videos. I love the support coming in. You guys have been awesome. I just love what I do to help you guys find juices you like, find mods you like, find tanks you like. I'm hoping that we'll start reviewing more mods, more tanks here shortly. Some big things are happening in the Run Good vapes. So I just want to thank you guys. You guys rock. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up. Please, please, please hit the subscribe. I will thank you forever. If you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down and jot down a comment. Let me know what you didn't like. But yeah, if you don't get anything else from this video, find you some propaganda reform if you like apple cinnamon, because it is unbelievable. And as always, guys, vape on.